We're talking Ravenswood, Chicago, home to former Mayor Rahm Emanuel, right now. I'm Anant Deoras, AD, a local realtor, and I absolutely love helping people move or relocate to Chicago, Illinois. Before you consider a move to Chicago, Illinois, why don't you subscribe to my channel? Hit subscribe and that little bell so you're notified of any new Living in Chicago, Illinois videos. Ravenswood, Chicago is on the eastern portion of the community Lincoln Square, and it's mainly very popular for professionals due to its proximity to the Metra Ravenswood stop at Ravenswood and Lawrence. If you remember, Metra is the actual commuter rail versus the CTA, which is more of the local city rail. Wait till the end of the video. I've got a transportation in Chicago where I go in detail. It's very informative, and you can watch it towards the end of the video. As far as city travel, the Damon Brown line is right there, along with, of course, Divvy. And you can take that Divvy bike, rent a Divvy bike or your own bike, and you can easily get over to West Ravenswood, Wolcott Gardens, and of course, the community of Lincoln Square. Getting downtown from that Damon Brown line stop is a breeze. You're talking anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes right from that Damon stop to the downtown area if you need to go for work. So what type of things are there to do in Ravenswood, Chicago? It's a great question. Believe it or not, there are actually several breweries in the Ravenswood, Chicago area. Two of them, Empirical and Urban Renewal, are great options to pick up some craft beers. And of course, right now, we're unfortunately going through COVID-19. So really, particularly the residents, if there's any residents watching this video right now that live in the surrounding area, please support your local breweries and also restaurants and bars. Go get some pick up some, it's a beer. Who doesn't love beer, right? Pick up some beer and really support those. But those are two really great ones. If you're not much of just straight beer and you need to pair it with some food, you can go to Band of Bohemia, which is on Ravenswood, just south of Lawrence, right by that great Metra stop. So typically what a lot of professionals do, they'll come from work downtown, head back over, drop by there for a couple of pints, kind of have their own happy hour before they go on to their weekend plans. For a more traditional pub feel, I recommend you check out O'Shaughnessy's. It can't get more Irish than O'Shaughnessy's. Great shepherd's pie, fish and chips, all the staples. And very close to O'Shaughnessy's is Neapolitan style pizza, Spacca Napoli Pizzeria. I don't know if I pronounced that properly. So mix it up, get some pints at O'Shaughnessy's and go grab a thin crust pie over at Spacca. Probably know Chicago is a very finite amount of time to be outside, so you can't spend all your time, folks, going to breweries and bars. So why don't you appreciate a couple of the outdoor events throughout that are usually in the summertime every year in the Ravenswood, Chicago area. For one, you have the Ravenswood Tap, which is a craft beer festival. You have all those breweries. They basically take the inside out. You walk around, people watch, have some craft beers. That's one really popular. Another one, the summer is not only for the beach, but it's festival season. There's festivals in all the neighborhoods of Chicago. And one of the ones that you can't miss is the Ravenswood Walk. Some great bands, people watching, drinks, or don't drink. You can have Coke, Sprite. I would have a couple of drinks, but to each his own. Have a great time. That's the Ravenswood Walk. If you want something a little bit more kind of chill, why don't, starting in June and going through October, weekly there is the Ravenswood Farmers Market. Chicago is known in many of the neighborhoods, some very fresh produce. Even though it's right in the Midwest, you'd be surprised. Excellent produce, excellent meats, cheeses, honey. Check it out every Sunday, typically in the morning. Get there early. Check out the Farmers Market in Ravenswood. There you have it. Ravenswood, Chicago would be a wonderful place to live. For one of the best resources to learn everything you want to know about Ravenswood, I recommend you go to the Ravenswood organization. I'm going to have a website going on the lower thirds here. It's kind of like the Chamber of Commerce. You can get resources, find out events. A lot of the events, of course, are going to be due to the COVID-19 disease, so some may be postponed, some may be canceled. That's just the fact of life. But that was Ravenswood Chicago. I'm Anant Deoras, AD, a local realtor. I'm so happy you came to watch this video. You can call, text, email me with any questions you have. And as promised, right here is my transportation in Chicago video. And for a bonus, right over here, moving to Chicago, 5 things you absolutely need to know. Have a great day and take care.